Hello everybody, Moya here from the Naked Orchid, and here is care tip number 2 for your Paphiopedilum and lady slipper orchids, and it relates to where these guys grow in Mother Nature. Paphiopedilums or lady slipper orchids are terrestrial. They grow on the forest floor, not in the tree, not on the rocks, not next to the rivers, on the forest floor, which means they are terrestrial orchids. So this orchid's roots and all other Paphiopedilum or lady slipper orchids, their roots don't want to have good airflow, which your Phalaenopsis does. They don't want to be exposed to light the way your Phalaenopsis does. So that translates directly to your pot choice and your potting medium. So we use normal nursery pots for them, not clear plastic, no extra ventilation, just really good drainage at the bottom. And the potting medium mixture that we normally use for these guys, well, I use a perlite, silica sand and peat mixture with a tiny little bit of bark. Most of the bark you can see lying on top from tapping when I'm potting them, and it is purely cosmetic, the bark on top. Now, for sake of cost, if you don't want to be spending the money on peat, which is not that expensive, you can replace the peat with sphagnum moss. And you also have the option to replace the peat/sphagnum moss with normal potting medium. The best potting medium, which is kind of available everywhere around the world as far as I'm aware, or closest damn it to, is the African violet potting medium mixes that they make. And it really does work very, very well for your Paphiopedilum or lady slipper orchids. So, summary of care tip number 2 relating to the fact that your Paphiopedilum or lady slipper orchid is terrestrial is that the roots want to be snug in a well-draining mixture that is not too airy, and the pot needs to just have drainage at the bottom. You don't need to have extra ventilation, you don't need to expose the roots to light. In fact, extra ventilation and exposure to light will be detrimental to your Paphiopedilum orchids' health and how quickly they grow and how well they do. Guys, enjoy your orchids.